Okay, what's going on, everybody? Comic Collector 101 here, and today I'm gonna do a uh, top pickups video of 2020. Uh, 2020 for me with comics has actually been pretty decent. I, I won't lie. Uh, it's been better than the previous years I've had. I believe the last good year I've had with comic books is probably 2017, and that was a while ago. That was the year where I went to WizardCon and bought a whole bunch of good books there. That was probably the best year I've had. And then 2020 came, and it doesn't top it, but it's definitely second place. I feel like I got a lot of great books this year, a lot of great keys. A lot of great variants, covers, the whole 9 yards. But these, to me, are the top pickups for me of 2020. So, uh, I got a lot of great books. They're in no particular order. Just sit back and relax. So, first, we're starting out with a book that I forgot I had, and I don't think I ever did show off. This is Sandman #1 from DC. Um, I just I just forgot I had it. I don't know if I ever showed it off or not, but if I haven't, here it is. Uh, I was just completely amazed that I found it in my box, and I was like, "Did I really pick this up?" And I couldn't remember where I bought this from, so I'm just putting it in here just to get it out of the way. Uh, I know there's a purple variant, or like a purple variant to this. I want it, but for right now, I'll stick with the regular cover. Like I said, I don't know where I bought it, how much I paid for it, don't know anything. I just happened to find it in my box. So, yeah. So there's that. I think I probably did buy this a couple years ago. I forget. I forget, but I'm just showing it off. All right. So, like I said, no particular order, but we're gonna start out with some. Let's see. Let's start at. Oh, my bad if I ding the camera. Alright, so let's start out with this book right here. Alright. We're starting out with sorry for the glare right there. Let's see if we can get that out of the way. Okay. This is Tales to Astonish number 63. This is the first full appearance and origin of the leader, and is the first appearance of the humanoid, I think. But the big takeaway from this is the first full appearance of the leader and his origin. Uh, I picked this up on an eBay auction. It was an online auction, and the bid was at like 30 something dollars. Go back to my previous video where I first showed this book off, and you'll see how much I paid for it. But I think it was like 38 bucks or something in that effect, and I bought it. It looked great in the pictures. When I got it, it looks great. Definitely a fine plus copy, I would say. A fine plus copy. Um, Sorry for the glare if it's glare, but I mean it is just beautiful. Beautiful copy. Uh, did not pay much for it. I only paid like 30 something dollars for it. The only big takeaway from this is you probably can't see it on camera, but there is a subscription crease down the middle of the book, and to be honest, that really doesn't. I don't really care much for the subscription crease at all. I think it adds character to the book, so definitely one of the coolest pickups I've found in 2020, and just a great book to have. I don't know what it's going for now. I think VG copies I think VG copies are like going for 75 to 100. I might be wrong. It's been a while since I looked at it, but I think VG copies are going for like 50 to 70 to almost 100 bucks. So definitely glad to have it for 30 something dollars that I paid for it. All right, let's go on to these books right here. I didn't want to pull out all five of the issues, but I'll just show off the two coolest ones that I picked up out of that set here. This is Star Wars: The Old Republic, Lost Sons, number 1 through 5. But I'm just showing off 1 and 2 for right now because I think these are the coolest. One of the number 1 is just because it's number 1, and number 2 is because of that Darth Maul cover. Look at that, it's badass. Sorry if it's glary. Yeah, trying to not let it be glary, but whatever. Picked this up last year at the end of the year. I was in a Star Wars crave. I was in a Star Wars crave. I was going through my store and I saw these originally. There were issues 1 through 5. I think there was like $100. It was like $100 for the whole 5 set, for the whole 5 issues, and I passed on them. Then I went back on my break on lunch for my work. I called them up and I said, do y'all still have them? And they said, yeah, we still have them, and they have a 25% off or a 20% off sale. And I was like, sweet, done. I'm getting them. Because there was a Star Wars, The Old Republic, number 4? No, number 3. It was number 3. It was a first appearance of a really cool Sith character that I forget his name at the moment. Blood of the Empire Part 3. I forget his name. It escapes me at the moment. But I wanted that book, and I did not buy it. So I was kind of pissed. And then these made up for it. Star Wars: The Old Republic, Lost Sons, the whole set. Like I said, just showing off 1 and 2. But these books are so cool. I love them. Definitely glad to add them to the collection. Number 2 is by far my coolest cover, in my opinion. Darth Maul on the cover. This book alone goes for like $100, $75 to $100, and that makes up for the whole set. The rest is just cherry on tops. And number 1, I don't know how much number 1 is going for right now. The last sale I seen was like $50, but got the whole set for $80. Can you believe that? $80. So definitely glad to have those to the collection. Awesome books. All right. What else we got here? Oh, we got some more Star Wars stuff here. I'll show one and I'll show off the other one later. This right here is Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic number 7. I bought this at the store. I think I overpaid for it just a little bit. I was giddy about it. The original price on it was, what was it, 40? I think it was 40. No. I paid 25 for it. I paid $25 for this. If I didn't just look at my last video, you know how much I paid for it. I know I didn't pay retail price for it, what they wanted for it. But this is Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic number 7. This is the first appearance of Roland Dyer. He's a Mandalorian commander. At that time, I was in a very huge Mandalorian craze. So when they announced that they had this book, I didn't buy it at first. I was a little bit like, no, I don't want to buy it. But after I saw the Mandalorian season finale, I was like, yeah. So I pounced on it. I got it. Beautiful book. Near mint minus VF, whatever. High grade. It's a direct sales copy. I wish it was a newsstand, but I don't care. This book is great. So if you find this book, get it for a reasonable price. We'll save that book. We'll save that Star Wars for another time here. Let's see what we got here. We got Journey into Mystery number 118. This is okay. The glare is pretty bad on the top, but you can still see the whole book. Journey into Mystery number 118. This is the first appearance of the Destroyer. I bought this book, I want to say in August. I forget. But I bought this book for $60 back in my store. He had 2 books. This is one of the 2 that I bought from him. The other one you will see in this video. And I paid $60 for it, and I think that's a great deal, especially what VG copies are selling for. It's just ridiculous for this book. Uh, I think this is probably a fine copy, probably a downright fine. It's not a plus, it's not a minus. It's kind of like in the middle of that fine. The colors are still great. Uh, I mean, there are some tick marks with it. You know, you can tell. I think, but if you, yeah, you got some little tick marks here and there. You know, it ain't. You probably can't tell because of that glare, but I'm trying my best here, boys. But you know, you got some issues with it. You know, it's not got a little crease right up there. You can see that, but I paid $60 for it. Not ashamed of it at all. I was really happy to find this book because I saw a VG copy there before I bought this, and they wanted $70 for it. I'm like, not in this grade. No, there's no way. So I passed up on it, and this guy gave me a great deal on a better copy. So definitely glad to have that book. All right, let's move on to some variants. All right, let's move on to some variants right here. Spider-Man Life Story number 2, the 70s variant. Now, I saw this in a Mercenot video a while ago. I forget which Comic Call video it was, but I saw it and I was kind of like, man, that's a pretty dope cover. I like that cover. And I was going through one of the short boxes at my other store. Now this is the store that I really don't go to all that much because they really don't have that much stuff, but when they do, I pounce on it when I find it. And this is one of those finds, and the price on it was like 20, what was it, like $20. So I paid 20 for it. I think it stayed, I don't know, I haven't really looked up how much this book is going for now, but I would like number 3 of this, the 80s variant. But the 70s variant, it looks dope. I love it. Definitely getting that 70s vibe from it. I forget who did the cover for this. I forget. But it's a great cover. Love it. If you find this book, get it. Great book. Great book. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that little webbing he's doing right there with all those colors. Those are great. Love this book. Love it. Definitely glad to have that. Let's see. Oh, here's another variant. Getting into some DC books here, a little bit here. Green Lantern number 25. This is the 1 in 10 variant. I bought this book with a lot on eBay for $30. It was an auction. Nobody was bidding on it, and I was looking through the pictures, and they had this variant with it. That was the only reason why I bought the lot, was for this variant, and I was really happy to have it. I looked for this book everywhere. In every store, I looked in the Green Lantern section, not there. Even the regular cover was missing. And speaking of the regular cover, look at that. Oh yeah, this was in the lot as well. The regular cover to this, and number 21, Green Lantern number 21 variant, I believe, was in there too. But these were the two main books that I was looking at in there. Nobody was bidding on it, like I said, and I pounced on it. Definitely glad to have it. These two books are definitely keep your eyes peeled for those two books. If I find more copies of this, I'm buying them. I don't give a shit. Because these Volume 4 Green Lantern keys, they're like the closest thing I can get right now. The Silver Age stuff and the Bronze Age stuff, I can't even put my finger on it. But these are the next best things for me, and I'm glad to have them. So, yay. And I mean, look at the condition on this book right here. Come on, man. Come on. You just can't get no better than that. Mm-mm. And if you do your calculate, how many books were in that lot? There was like 24, I think. No, 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 no. I forget. I think it was 24 books in there. So if you do your math, I think it's like $1 a book, $1.25, somewhere around that range. And yeah, so glad to have those. All right, let's get those books out of the way here. All right, we got another DC book here. Batgirl number 14. This is the one of the famous Artgerm covers with Batgirl. This is volume 3. Is it volume 3? I think it's volume 3. This is the last Artgerm cover, or the last cover that Artgerm did for the series. This was in a short box at my store. One of the guys that were working there was selling some books of his, and this was one of them. And I paid $25 for this. Now, I probably paid eBay price for it, but this is the first one I've seen in the wild, and it's the only one I've seen in the wild. So I was like, you know what? If I don't buy this now, I'll probably not see another one for a good while at a reasonable price. You know what I'm saying? So picked it up. Definitely glad to have it. What's the other big one? Is it number 9? I think it's number 9. That's the big book from the Artgerm run that he did on the series, cover wise. So definitely glad to have it, and I love how he drew Supergirl on this cover. Looks great. So yeah. All right. Let's go with let's go with this book right here. Now, this book right here is probably one of the coolest ones, in my opinion, of the ones I showed so far. This is probably one of the coolest ones that I've gotten this year, or last year, excuse me. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, number 13. This is the first time Captain America meets Fury, Sergeant Fury. And this book is gorgeous. Not just gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright. Probably a 6.0, 6.5 maybe. I bought this from one of the guys up there at the comic store. He was selling a whole bunch of Silver Age stuff. What else did he have for sale? He had he had this for sale. He had this is the same guy that I bought that Thor 118 from. Those two books. He had first Silver Age appearance of Red Skull. He was selling first appearance of the Wasp. That's the only two that I can think of off the top of my head. But anyway, he had this book for sale, and it's funny because I remember going in there and I was talking to myself. I said, I'm not gonna buy anything expensive. I'm not gonna buy anything wild. And lo and behold, I bought Thor 118 in this. It's just a great book. Love it. Now, some people think that this is the first appearance of Captain America in the Silver Age. Whatever. I think Avengers 4 is. So, but this is the first appearance first time Sergeant Fury and Captain America meet. I mean, look at this, man. Come on. Great. Just great. Just a great book. And I think I paid $130 for this. Yeah. I paid $130 for this book, and I think it was a great deal. Honestly, I think it's a great deal, because VG copies are going for that amount. So this is a great book, and I remember seeing this in a video long ago. It was in a random comic book video, and I was like, damn, that looks cool. And I've been looking for this book ever since that video, and I found it, and yeah, so. Woo! Alright, so next book here, we got, look at this. Going back to DC here, Batgirl number 40. This is the Purple Rain homage cover. I bought this at the same store where I bought, you know, Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 13 at. All right, all right. Now, I paid $30 for this, if I recall correctly, and damn, this book is clean. I'm talking clean, my friend. I mean, look at this. I mean, the glare. Yeah, let's see here. I mean, yeah, look at that, man. Look at that. And that's the artist right there. Variant cover artist. Come on, focus. Focus, please. Focus, focus. Focus, please. Focus. Focus, please. Okay, whatever. You're not going to focus. But now you can see me. And, yeah. Hey, I know my hair's a mess. I need a haircut. But, I mean, that spine, though. Look at that corner. Look at these corners, man. Look at that. Look at that. Just a beautiful book. Again, paid $30 for it. I got what I paid for. I bought a nice, high grade and beautiful copy of Batgirl number 40. So, yeah. So, got that. And what's going on here? We got Giant Size Chillers number 1. I have 2 copies of this. One I bought from a store, and this one from a convention. I think I got the wrong copy, but anyway, I have 2 copies of this. One's from a store, and one was from a convention that I paid like $20 for. This is this the? Yeah, this is the copy that I bought it from the convention. But just think of this one as the copy that I bought from the store. I paid $25 for it. And the one that I bought from the store was probably in a little better shape than this. And so $25 for that. And yeah, so I got 2 copies of this now. There's a lot of great potential for this character, I feel like. So yeah, great book to have. Great book. So, all right, we're going on 22 minutes. Good Lord. All right, we're going to speed it up here a little bit here. Next book, Dead of Night number 1. I bought this book from eBay probably in May, in the beginning of the year. Yeah, in May. And I bought it for $16 off of eBay. $16. And it's not that price now. And I think this was like an under the radar kind of book, especially for Bronze Age horror comics. I think this was an under the radar book, and I love the cover. It looks great. Another great book. I mean, look at that. Come on, man. I'm not gonna do a close up on that one, but you get my point. Great book. Yada yada yada. All right. And I wish I could find more of these Bronze Age horror books. I have a handful, but not a lot. I would love to find more. All right. Got Avengers number 92. Avengers number 92. I think this is the first artwork on the Avengers by Neal Adams. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I found this at my store. He wanted $45 for it, and I think I paid $45 for it. And on eBay, a high grade copy probably goes for a little bit more than that, probably $70. But I bought it for $45, and like I said, when I showed off my Batgirl number 40, I got what I paid for, a really nice high grade copy of Avengers number 92. And every copy that I've seen, it's been distorted. It looks like shit. Or either if it's a really nice copy, they want an arm and a leg for it, and I'm not about to do that. But $45, I thought it was a good enough deal, so I bought it. So, yay. All right, we're going on here for the third to last book, whatever. Avengers number 299. Avengers number 299. This is the second cameo appearance of Venom. All right, of Venom. I bought this book at my store. They were showing off in a Facebook video on what they required and everything, and I was like, ooh, I like that book. I want that book. So I went there the next day and I bought it, and I forget how much I paid for it. I think I paid 50 for it. I think I paid $50 for it, and I think this book is going for a little bit more than I don't know how much. It's been a while since I looked at it, but I'm really glad to have it. It's great cover. It's white, beautiful white cover, no dirt on it or nothing. Great book. All right, now we got those out of the way. Now it's time for the final two books. Final two, baby, and they're both CGC books. All right, both CGC. So we're starting out with. Let me see if I can back up here a little bit here. All right, yeah. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit here. All right, so we got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 122. This is the death of the Green Goblin. This is the aftermath of Gwen Stacy's death. CGC graded 4.5. I'm sorry if the glare is strong, but I picked this up at my store. I think they originally had it at 130, but I bought it for $100. I was like, yeah. This is one of the books that I've always wanted, and I was really glad to have it, and especially with it graded, I'm really stoked to have it. Really great book. So, Amazing Spider-Man number 122. Alright, now for the final book. If you've been watching my videos for a while now, you probably know what this is. But this is dun 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 dun, Amazing Spider-Man number 9. The first appearance of Electro. I bought this in the beginning of the year of 2020. I sold my Marvel Special Edition number 15. Yeah. First appearance of Shang-Chi. I had it graded by CBCS. It was graded 8.0, and I sold it. And with that money, I bought this Amazing Spider-Man number 9, graded 3.5 by CGC. Words cannot describe how much this book means to me. I've been waiting for years to find a single-digit issue of Amazing Spider-Man. It's number 9. It's the first appearance of a big Spider-Man villain. Graded 3.5. Says it all, man. It says it all. And this is probably my best pickup of 2020, hands down. It was really early in the year when I bought this, but I said it right then. It's the best pickup of 2020. I don't care what books come my way through that year, but this was the best pickup of 2020 for me. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I'm a little late on the pickups of 2020, but this was as good as time as ever since I had time to do it. But yeah, this is Comic Collector 101, and let me know which pickup was from this video that was your favorite from this video, and what books that were not included in here that you thought was a good pickup for me. So there you go, guys. See y'all later.